गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to lotus feet of Asmati Guru Pad Padma, Nitala Prishth Jagat Guru Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Tridandi Swami Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Dandi Maharaj, Namnishta Sant Shri Aniruddhas Prabhuji, and all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas who are gathered here, please accept my humble obeisances. Reading from Sri Brhad-bhagavatamrtam, Canto 1, Chapter 5, Text 16 and 17. Kalanemir hiranyaksho hiranyakashapustatha ravana kumbhakarnascha tathane ghatita swayam muktim nanita bhaktirna datta kasmai chiduttama pralladaya param dattva shri nrsimhavatarata. कालनेमिर् हिरण्याक्षो हिरण्यकश्यपुस्तथा रावणाकुम्भकर्णश्च तथान्यघातिता स्वयं मुक्तिं न नीता भक्तिर्न दत्ता कस्मैचिदुत्तमा प्रह्लादाय परं दत्ता श्रीनृसिंहावतारता. Despite personally killing such demons as Kalanemi, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu and the Rakshasas, Ravan and Kumbhakarna, Shri Bhagavan did not grant them liberation. Therefore, what more can be said about the matter than he did not bestow that topmost devotional service on everyone. Still in the avatar of Shri Narsingha alone, he granted to Shri Prahlad a bhakti mixed with jnana. Shri Bhagavan does not grant liberation mukti so easily. To explain this, Shri Narad speaks these verses beginning with Kala and so forth. The Lord in the form of Shri Vaikunteshwara killed Kalanemi in the battle between the demigods and the demons. He killed Hiranyaksha in the form of Shri Varaha. He killed other various demons such as Hiranyakashipu in the form of Shri Nrsimhadev. However, he did not grant liberation despite having killed such atheistic Rakshasas as Ravan and Kumbhakarna. Therefore, what more can be said about the matter than he did not bestow the topmost bhakti on everyone. However, in the Sri Krishna avatar, he offered that same mukti. Therefore, to indicate his topmost glories that is mentioned. What to speak of granting that supremely pure Prem Bhakti? When did he not freely bestow liberation? In previous times. However, in the avatar of Shri Narsingha alone, he granted a calculative majestic devotion to Shri Prahlad. Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Shri Prahlad's devotion is not Shuddha Bhakti. Shri Prahlad himself has mentioned this previously. Text 18. Hanuman Jambuvan Shriman Sugrivo Vishana Guho Dashratho Pete Nunam Katipaye Jana. Hanuman Jambuvan Shriman Sugrivo Vishana Guho Dasharatho Abhyete Nunam Katipaye Jana. In the avatar of Shri Ram, some personalities such as Shriman Hanuman, Jambuvan, Sugriv, Vibhishan, Guhaka and King Dasharatha obtained pure devotional service from him. In the avatar of Shri Ramchandraji, some servants such as Shri Hanuman and some living entities obtained Shuddha Bhakti. In other words, pure devotional service free from Jnana and Karma from this Shri Devakinandan alone. Shriman means the appearance of topmost good fortune, and all such people are indeed endowed with the topmost good fortune. Here the word Nunam indicates certainty or inference. In other words, symptoms by which one can infer that one obtained Shuddha Bhakti or the word Nunam also relates to Sri Dashrath, who due to the curse of a Brahman experienced the distress of being separated from his son and thus left his body. Consequently, doubt may arise about his Shuddha Bhakti. On the other hand, seeing his parental affection towards Sri Ramchandraji, there is the likelihood of his having Shuddha Bhakti. This is the opposing argument. Therefore, after the word Dashrath, the affix api is used in the original verse. Text 19. Raghunath avatare asma shuddham bhaktin tule vire vishuddhasya jakasyapi premno vartapi nastita. Raghunath avatare asma shuddham bhaktim tule vire vishuddhasya jakasyapi premno vartapi nastita. Although in the avatar of Sri Ram, some great souls obtained pure devotional service, Shuddha Bhakti, still it is never heard of that pure prema was received. In this way, in spite of Shri Dashrath being a pure Swarasika devotee also, his devotional service did not depend on the qualities and forms of Sri Ramchandra, because that pure love arose from the variegated feelings of being a husband and a son. The consideration of love of any such feelings was not prevalent at that time. Also, the news of the pure, indescribable prema towards Sri Krishna, like the gopis, had not even entered anyone's ears. Thus, how was it possible to obtain such pure love, Vishuddha Prema? Text 20. Idanim bhavadiyena matulena no krita mukta bhakta satha shuddha prema sampurita kati. Idanim bhavadiyena matulena na krita mukta bhakta statha shuddha prema sampurita kati. However, at this time, did not your maternal uncle's son Shri Krishna grant many persons liberation, devotional service, and pure mela prema? Digdarshan Tika. Has not Shri Krishna granted many persons liberation, devotional service, and pure mela of prema? In fact, many persons have become very satisfied having bathed in liberation, devotional service, and the mela of prema. This is explained in the original verse by the phrase Bhavadiyena Matulena, meaning the son of your maternal uncle. Due to your relationship with Sri Krishna, who is so glorious, it is indicated that you are similarly glorious also. Text 21. Atmana marita yecha ghatita vajunadibhi narakarhascha daiteyastan mahima tan mahimnamrutam gata. Atmana marita yecha घातिता वार्जुनादिभिः नरकारहाश्च दैत्ययास् तन्महीम्नामृतं गताः. All the demons who were killed by Sri Krishna or those killed by Arjuna were fit to suffer in hell, but due to the greatness of Sri Krishna became liberated. In the verse beginning with Atmana, Shri Narad describes the names of demons obtaining liberation. In this avatar of Sri Krishna, he killed such demons as Putana personally, or those demons killed through Bhima and Arjuna, who all were fit to suffer in hell. Nevertheless, due to the mercy of the son of your maternal uncle, Sri Krishna, all obtained liberation. Here, Kshatriya kings such as Karna and Duryodhana are addressed as demons because their bodies possessed plenary portions of the demons. Therefore, they behaved inimically towards both Sri Vishnu and the Vaishnavas. Thus, they are also counted amongst the demons. In the second canto, Bhagavatam 2.7.34 and 35, it has been said, Ye cha pralamba kharadur, ye cha pralamba kharadardura keshyarishta, malle vakamsa yavana kapi pondrakadaya, अन्ये च शाल्वकुजवल्वलदन्तवक्र सप्तोक्षशम्बरविदूरथरुक्मिमुख्याम् ये वामृढे समितिशालिन आत्तचापाम् काम्बोजमत्सकुरुसृञ्जयकैकयादयद्या यास्यन्ति अदर्शनम् अलम् बलपार्थभीमा व्याजावयेन हरिणा निलयं तदीयम्. The following principal warriors displayed excessive ego by seizing weapons as the bow and arrow to take up their fight against Sri Krishna. Pralambasur, Khara, Dhenukasur, Baka, Keshi, Arishta, various wrestlers, Kuvalaya, and Kalayamana, Kapi, Dvivida, Pondraka, Shalva, Naraka, Balvala, Dantavakara, Saptoksha, Shambara, Vidurtha, Rukmi, and also those from Kamboja, Matsya, Kuru, Srunjaya, and Keka, and others. All of them were killed by the hands of Sri Krishna and became liberated. Actually, this act of Sri Krishna is supramundane, rare, transcendental, or uncommon. Among those demons, few were killed by the hands of Sri Krishna himself. Demons such as Khara, Kapi, and Balwal were killed by the hands of Sri Balaram. Demons such as Kamboj were killed by Bhima and Arjuna. Pradyumna killed Shambara. Muchukunda killed Kalayavana. Still, it is to be understood that they were killed at the hands of Sri Krishna because Sri Balaram, Bhima and Arjuna were distinguished secondary names, because Sri Balaram, Bhima and Arjuna are disguised secondary names of Sri Krishna. Thus, all of these demons obtained the state of complete liberation and were not seen again. Also, the phrase Pada Yashanta Darshanamalam can be interpreted differently. All those demons became free from being seen again or obtained the non-existential impersonal liberation of complete absorption. That is, they did not again obtain another body, or they obtained the liberation of the nature of Adarshanamala, merging into the form of Adarshana, invisibility or liberation, moksha, is compared to feces or dungs, being the annihilator of bhakti. Although by saying Tadiya Nilaya, the abode of Sri Vaikuntha alone is implied. Nevertheless, in the original verse, Mukti has been used. Therefore, although they went to Vaikuntha, it should be understood they received liberation in the form of freedom from material bondage. Here, Mukti is to be understood as the demon's liberation from the bondage of material existence. Text 22 and 23. Tapo japa dhyanapara munayorye artha sadhaka Vishwamitro Gautamascha Vasishtho api tatha kare Tam Kurukshetra yatrayam Gatva Krishna prasadata Bhaktim tam prartyatam prapya Bhavanstad bhakti tatpara Tapo japa jnanapara munayo ye artha sadhaka Vishwamitra Gautamascha Vasishtho vitara pare Tam Kurukshetra yatrayam Gatva Krishna prasadata Bhaktim tam prartyatam prapya Bhavanstad bhakti tatpara. Though Vishwamitra was intent on performing penance and austerities, tapa, Gautam intent on silent meditation of mantras, japa, and Vasishtha intent on the pursuit of knowledge, jnana, as well as other munis who were practitioners of dharma, artha, kama and moksha, At a time of pilgrimage to Kurukshetra, all prayed to Sri Krishna for bhakti and ultimately obtained that dedication to bhakti by the mercy of Sri Krishna. With these two verses beginning with Tapa, Sri Narad now explains how sages obtained the bhakti of Sri Krishna. Tapanishtha Vishwamitra, Japanishtha Gautama, Jnananishtha Vasishtha, and other munis, despite initially being practitioners of dharma, artha, kama, and moksha, made pilgrimages to Kurukshetra. There, they first prayed to Sri Krishna for bhakti, and having received that bhakti, they remained fully engaged in their respective devotional services in the end. In this connection, the 10th canto Bhagavatam 10.84.26 has stated, Tasyadate dadrushi mangrim aghaugamarša tirthaspadam rudikrutam suvipakvayogahi utsikta bhakti upahata jiva kosha apurbhavad gatim athanugrahana bhaktan. O Sri Krishna, today we have had the darshan of your lotus feet. These lotus feet destroy all types of sins. They are the source of the holy waters of the rivers Ganges. The yogis who have obtained perfection in yoga also meditate upon them within the heart. We have directly seen those holy feet today. Please grant us devotional service and bestow your mercy upon us. Only the people whose jiva kosha, imprisonment from false ego in the form of vasana, material desires, has been destroyed by bhakti endowed with tattva gyan, knowledge of the truth, perform the devotional service of your transcendental lotus feet. In the commentary to this verse, Sridhar Swami expounded, fully matured yogis who have attained the topmost perfection meditate on these lotus feet within the heart. However, they cannot obtain the direct darshan of those feet. Those lotus feet destroy all sins. They are the shelter of the holy pilgrimage named Ganga. O Prabhu, we directly viewed those same lotus feet as a result of many pious activities. Now please show us mercy by making us your devotees. What is the need of devotional service? We should perform chanting and austerities as before. In response, the sages say, O Prabhu, by having the darshan of your lotus feet, bhakti has arisen in our hearts, and due to this, our soul's imprisonment from the false ego in the form of material desires has been vanquished. Therefore, we desire to obtain your beautiful lotus feet. We do not want any other destination. Text 24. Stavarascha tamo yoni gatastarulatadaya shuddha satvika bhavaktya tat prema rasavarshina. By the mercy of Sri Krishna, immobile entities such as trees and creepers, despite being born into a species of ignorance, become enlightened by pure goodness and constantly shower streams of nectar of their divine love. Now by the verse beginning with Sthavara, Sri Narad narrates the glories of living entities filled with divine love. Trees and creepers who are born in the mode of ignorance are generally inert due to the absence of Kriya Shakti, the creative energy of the external senses. The trees and creepers of Sri Vrindavan Dham belong to the inert class due to the absence of the creative energy of external senses, but they have obtained the mode of pure goodness by the mercy of Sri Krishna. Even though the trees and creepers of Vrindavan are actually not among a species in the mode of ignorance, still he is describing them so because they are comparable to ordinary inert entities. This also relates to the trees and creepers residing in Hastinapur. For example, in the first canto Bhagavatam 1.8.40, Shri Kunti Devi addresses Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Ime janapada suraddha supakvausha devi rudha vanadri nadi udanvanto yedante tava vikshitai. O Sri Krishna, since you are present here, His country is also flourishing and medicinal herbs, trees and plants are producing on proper time. In other words, by your merciful glance, all these mountains, forests and lakes are receiving great prosperity. In this quoted verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, the meaning of the phrase Tava Vikshitai is that by your most merciful glance, all these creations are becoming prosperous. Also, the meaning of the word Edhante, increasing, is that having obtained the wealth of your prema, they have received the highest prosperity. This is the intended meaning of the given shloka. In other words, actually the trees and creepers, in spite of being inert, have obtained the pure devotional sentiments, Shuddha Sattvika Bhavas, of the topmost Vaishnavas. Here the meaning of the phrase Shuddha Sattvika is that bhava or sentiment which is free from the modes of passion and ignorance. It is understood that they had attained Sattvika Bhavas such as Stamba, stunned, that represent the Anubhavas, sub-ecstasies of divine prema. In this way, all the trees and creepers also, by the flood of devotional mellows, and on the pretext of raining honey, shower the rain of tears that are characteristic of the wealth of prema. Text 25. He Krishna bhratarastasya kyum varno apurvadarshita रूप सौंदर्य लावण्य माधुर्याश्चाश्चर्यतावराम हे कृष्ण भ्रातरस्तस्य किं वर्णो अपूर्वदर्शितः रूप सौंदर्य लावण्य माधुर्याश्चर्यतावराम. O brothers of Sri Krishna, how much more can I describe of the amazing glories of the divine form, beauty, loveliness and sweet character of Sri Krishna. All are unprecedented. In this way, after singing the glories of the gift of liberation, devotion and transcendental love Sri Krishna bestowed, now Sri Narada is describing the root cause of all these glories. He is describing the self-manifest glories of his form in the two shlokas beginning with Hey Krishna, O brother of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna's divine form and so on are all unprecedented. Previously, or even in the incarnation of Vaikunteshwara, Sri Narayan, this was not exhibited. Divine form Rupa refers to his bodily shape. Beauty, Saundarja, refers to the lovely attractiveness and shapely nature of his bodily limbs. Loveliness, Lavanya, refers to his special effulgence, Kanti Vishesh. And sweetness, Madhurya, refers to his mild smile, the dancing of his eyebrows and sidelong glances. How can I describe the wonderful glories of these qualities? In other words, how can I describe these wonders that amaze my heart? On the other hand, I cannot help but describe them. Text 26. Apurvatvena tasyaiva यो विस्मय विधायका तथा लीला गुणा प्रेमा महिमा केलिभूरपि. Shri Krishna's unprecedented form even astonished him. Similarly, his pastimes, qualities, love, glories, and land of pastimes are also unparalleled. The form and beauty of Sri Krishna astonish even Sri Krishna himself. Why? This is because this most wonderful form of beauty and so on was never manifested before. In this way, his pastimes, variegated character, qualities such as divine mercy, his affection towards his devotees, and the prem of his devotees towards him are glorious. His affection towards the miserable and wretched people, or his quality of being controlled by the devotees, and the abode of his pastimes, Sri Vrindavan, are also similarly glorious. The import of calling the Pandavas brothers of Sri Krishna is, you are his brothers. You are truly aware of his glories and also have experienced his glories. Therefore, you persons are indeed most fortunate. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.